Even though all of my employees quit at the same time, I really had to reflect on, do I keep going with this? Everything that I did, everything that I knew, everything that I learned, I knew that I should just push through and keep going because it was going to be worth it.
Hey there, business enthusiasts. Welcome to the Chills Podcast, brought to you by AllWeather Roof. Because just like a sturdy roof, our conversations are built to last. I'm your host, Brent Loberg, and we're about to dive into the world of business, family, and the moments that give us those exhilarating chills. Ever wonder what keeps successful people inspired? Well, get ready to find out as we chat with some fantastic all-weather customers, partners, vendors, and friends. We'll explore their triumphs, challenges, and maybe even some unexpected secrets. After all, business is not just about numbers. It's about the people behind them. So grab your metaphorical popcorn and join us on this journey. Get ready to be inspired, maybe even get a few chills of your own. This is the Chills Podcast. Let the goosebumps begin. So where are you from? Minnesota originally?
I am. I'm from the Iron Range.
Well, you are?
Yes.
Like so, what was it? What city?
Eveleth.
Okay.
Class of 99.
You were? Okay.
Yes.
I was Duluth, class of 99.
Really?
Yeah.
Which Duluth school?
Danfeld. So I was on the west side.
Okay.
So you said...
I'm pretty sure we smoked you in hockey.
You probably did. I didn't play hockey, but I always joke like to my parents, why don't you get me into hockey? The hockey players got all the cute girls.
Right. I wanted to play hockey so bad, but back in 99, girls didn't play hockey. So I was a hockey cheerleader.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you say Virginia?
Eveleth.
Eveleth. Okay. That's different than Mount Iron Buell. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Although they're all together now.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose is it one school?
Yeah, it's Rockridge now. Actually, Mountain Iron Buell, I think, is still separate, but Eveleth and Virginia are together.
Okay.
Yep.
I knew some people from Virginia because I ran track across country and they had some pretty good runners from there.
Oh, yeah.
But not, I don't think I remember anybody from Eveleth, but that's all right. So what brought you down to the cities?
I went to school at the University of Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did I.
Very
cool.
nice.
So you went right after 99, graduated and came down to the U?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Never moved back.
Yep. Same here. I like it.
Yeah.
So what was your degree in?
English.
Okay.
So originally I was going pre-med and I failed all my pre-med classes.
Okay.
So my mom sat me down and said, I really don't want somebody poking me with a needle that failed all these classes.
Yeah.
So I reevaluated and decided to major in something that I was actually doing well in, and that was my English classes.
Okay. And did you use that after college at all?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. And how did you get into doing what you're doing now? I guess tell me the story about how you fell into this.
Yeah. So my freshman year of college, my high school boyfriend's aunt called me and asked if I would help her clean houses. She was doing a post-construction clean and needed as much help as she could get. So she came and picked me up from campus and I helped her over the weekend. And it was long, grueling work. And she dropped me off at my dorm on Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening and was like, so what'd you think? And I was like, wow, that sucked. Can I do it again?
Sure.
So, I started cleaning with her. I cleaned with her for probably about 10 years. And then she got so busy that she started sending me off on all the work that she couldn't handle. And that's kind of how I grew my business then.
Okay.
So I cleaned solo for a super long time. And then I got to the point where I just couldn't handle it all on my own. But I also kind of had that nagging, I had gone pre-med at the University of Minnesota, so I still wanted to do that. So I had gone back to school. So I was actually going to go back to school to be a physician's assistant, and I went back. I became an EMT. I worked as an EMT for a little while, more than a little while, for about 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Until COVID hit. And I was still cleaning houses on the side. I was working as an EMT. I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings. I was also traveling and doing a whole bunch of other things. And then finally decided that I was ready to just kind of go all in on the cleaning business. And that's when I started Sparkling Homes.
Okay. So when you were working with, was it your aunt, you said?
My high school boyfriend's aunt.
High school boyfriend's aunt. Okay.
Yeah. We had long been broken up.
Sure. So were you like gaining new customers at the time?
Yes.
And what would you say kind of separated yourself from people wanted to look where you word of mouth with people saying, hey, Michelle's doing a great job. Why don't you give her a call?
Yeah. And she lived in Rosemont and I was living in Albertville.
Okay.
So there was a vast difference of location.
So you said you recently got married?
Yes, I did. Jake and I have been together for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And I proposed to him on Christmas.
Very cool.
And then we got married on our 10-year anniversary.
All right.
And
congratulations.
It rained like crazy on our outdoor wedding.
Oh, did it really?
Yes.
What was the date?
May 31st.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
And
that was when our youngest daughter was born, May 31st.
Really?
So it's a good date.
Oh, so how old is she?
She's 11 now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do you guys have any kids?
No, we're trying.
Okay.
But yeah, unfortunately, we're failing.
That's all right.
So we're actually working on donor eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So where did you guys meet?
Actually, his mom set us up.
Okay.
When I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings, his mom also worked at Buffalo Wild Wings, and she was coming into my location all the time with her family. And actually, I met his younger brother first, but when I met his mom, she was like, "Yeah, I've got somebody for you to meet."
Okay.
So.
Oh, very cool. So 10 years later and you're married.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me something interesting going on with the business right now.
We have an amazing team. I am so happy with the team that we have. And we have an amazing Veterans Day special going on right now where we are giving away a free cleaning to a veteran.
Oh.
So any veterans out there, please request a quote and put in the comments that you are a veteran. We'll put you into that drawing and we may, choose multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
And we're working up some pretty amazing Black Friday deals too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I looked at your website a little bit before we met and I saw there is a request a quote on your website.
Yes.
So how do people get in touch with you?
If you go and request a quote, you will automatically be sent pricing. You can either book directly from there or we'll call you pretty much right away. As long as it's within business hours, of course.
Sure.
But we've actually been doing a lot of research on our local competitors, and it seems like the competitors do not follow up.
Okay.
And
we've run into that too.
Yeah.
Which is surprising.
It is. Yeah. So we definitely make sure that we follow up and, we want to make sure that we're the ones getting your business.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like that. So what's the name of your company?
Sparkling Homes Cleaning.
And introduce yourself as well.
I am Michelle Allegrezza, the chief sparkler of Sparkling Homes Cleaning Service.
I saw that website, very cute.
Yes. So actually, Michelle Shoulak.
Okay.
So I have not updated that on my business website, though.
Okay. Do you go by both or is it just Shoulak?
I go by both.
Awesome. Very good. So the name of the podcast is called The Chills, and we like chills is kind of like those feel good moments. So give me a couple instances in your business that kind of gave you that feel good.
Yeah. Well, actually, one of the things that we do is we do free cleanings for cancer patients. Okay. We partner with Cleaning for a Reason.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we take on multiple cancer patients every single month, and we do 2 free cleanings for them so that they don't have to worry about taking care of their home while they're taking care of their health.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So how many people do you do that with or do that for?
Generally, we take on 4 patients per month.
Okay. Wow. How long have you been doing that?
Probably 6 or 7 years.
Okay. Wow, that's really cool. You guys do commercial too or just residential?
We do a little bit of commercial as long as it's within the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Okay. Awesome. And how many employees do you currently have?
We currently have 11 cleaning techs and 3 assistants or 3 admins.
Okay. And how do you go about finding your employees?
Mostly on Indeed or Facebook.
Okay. You have to have OCD.
For the most part, yes.
So I can OCD the hell out of my house. Actually, that'd be a good business name. OCD cleaning.
Right?
We're down with OCD. Yeah, you know me. We're down with OCD.
Well, a little secret, though, is I hate cleaning my own house.
Do you really? I suppose.
I do. The thing is when you're cleaning your own house, it's not just cleaning. And I am learning that I have a touch of ADHD.
Sure.
So I am like all over my house. It's like, I start by doing the dishes, but then, my dishes are all over my house. So, I go to get the glass of water that's in my bedroom, but then I go to make my bed.
Sure.
But then I see that the laundry needs to be done. So I go to start my laundry and then I'm out of laundry detergent. So then all of a sudden I'm at the store. It's like, what the heck?
I can relate.
So then it's like 9:00 and I still haven't done anything.
What did you mean by it's not just cleaning with your own house? What did you mean by that?
I mean, it's, you're grocery shopping.
Oh, sure. Got it.
Filing the bills and, you're taking care of kids and you're, making dinner, you're cleaning out the refrigerator, you're taking out the garbage. It's so many other things.
For sure. Yeah, it's funny because like my wife's a physical therapist, and like if I have like a running injury or something, I'd be like, hey, can you check my knee out? And she's like, I've been doing this all day. No. Right. So I got to like book an appointment with her.
You're not getting this for free.
Exactly. Any other chills instances with the business?
Just hearing how there are so many people that have come to me saying that people who have hired a cleaning service we have saved marriages.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Having a cleaning service has prevented so many fights between the husband and wife, because then nobody's fighting over who's going to clean the toilet, who's going to vacuum, who's going to take out the garbage, who's going to do these things, because Sparkling Homes comes in and does all of that for them. And let me tell you, I have Sparkling Homes come into our house too, and I'm only 6 months into my marriage, but it has definitely helped our marriage.
Sure.
So yeah, it's amazing to hear the stories of that.
Yeah, really cool. I love that. How about chills moment with your family or your husband? Do you have any family that works in the business?
No, I don't. No. And my husband doesn't even work in the business. But actually, here is a pretty amazing moment. So back in the day, this is not such a great moment, but it is a great moment.
It'll work.
So, super long time ago, I had all of my staff quit on me.
Okay.
At the same time. And, it was back when everything was, just after COVID, but all of the employees it was the great resignation.
Oh, sure.
So everybody left at the same time. So I had all of these, I think at the time we had 80 houses.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to go out and clean all of these houses myself. And I was very, I wanted to make sure that my clients didn't know what was going on. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want them to I didn't want them to lose faith in my business. Mm-hmm. So I made it a point for them to not be affected more than once at a time. So I did have to skip them at certain points, but I made sure that I didn't skip them twice in a row.
Got it.
But my dad came and helped me.
Okay.
And my dad came and helped me at all of these houses for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
So he came down he lives on Lake Vermilion, and him and my mom came and stayed with me, and my mom was doing all the laundry of the towels, and she was getting all of my supplies ready. And
wow, that's really neat.
Yeah. So that was really cool.
That's really cool. Oh, I guess share something with the audience of entrepreneurship, words of advice to take that leap, or what made you kind of take that step from being solo to having all your employees?
Oh, well, the hardest part was right at the beginning, where I was taking home all of the money But then as soon as I hired my first employee, I had to split half of my money.
Sure.
So it was so difficult because, I was living paycheck to paycheck as it was. And then all of a sudden I had to split that in half. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous.
Tough.
That was really hard to stick with it. And I felt like it lasted forever. But, to stick with it and to keep going, it was completely worth it. And then even though all of my employees quit at the same time, I really had to reflect on, do I keep going with this? And everything, there were so many tears. I cried every single day and I was like, do I keep doing this? Or, do I go back to being an EMT and going back to school and, fulfilling the dream of being a physician's assistant? Or do I go back to serving? Or do I go back to just being a solo cleaner? But everything that I did, everything that I knew, everything that I learned, I knew that I should just push through and keep going because it was going to be worth it. I had already built up my business once, so I knew what to do. And I knew that it wasn't going to take long to continue on with it. I just needed to get over this hump. And fortunately, it didn't take long. I mean, it only took a couple of months to be able to find the next set of employees, which happened to be the set of employees that I have now. And they're amazing. They are so amazing, and they've been with me ever since. It allowed me to kind of transform my business. I was able to change up my core values. I was able to really reflect on, what does this business really mean to me? And I really wanted family out of this. So I made family as my first core value. So I really treat Sparkling Homes as my family.
Okay.
And, we do our team meetings and we have a family dinner before every team meeting. We have get-togethers all the time. We do annual retreats where we rent out some sort of a cabin and spend the whole weekend together. And even the requirement of that is that there's a table big enough for us to have a family dinner together.
Sure.
Our second core value is impact because we want to make an impact on all of the lives that we touch. The third is renegade. I empower each person to make decisions, to do different things, to go above and beyond. And then the last is excellence. So we do different things within our business to create excellence for our clients. So I really embodied what our core values are within our business, and I made sure that I hired upon those core values. So
wow.
Yeah.
Love it. That's powerful. That's really cool. It sounds like you built a pretty good culture over there.
I did.
Family feel and
right. And I do really feel that it's amazing.
Wow. That's really good. Touching story. That's great. Especially kind of from what you said, everybody left and then you kind of, at that point, did you switch your kind of core values a little bit and then build the team?
Yeah.
After that, after COVID and
honestly, so before everybody had left, I had core values. I couldn't tell you what they were.
Sure.
I had no idea. I had them written down somewhere, at some point I had chosen a couple of words that I thought were kind of cool. But
and you get busy and
I had no idea what they were. But, after that, I was like, I really needed something that resonated with me and with the business and what I wanted out of all of this.
Okay. Wow. I like it.
Yeah.
Great. Back to the funny story. I got a funny story for you.
Okay.
So you and Will you're going to create a commercial of you going out on your own trying to clean 80 houses.
It was wild.
I picture speeding around the city.
Oh my gosh. There was no route density. There was no, this client goes well with that one. It was crazy. And I was also washing the floors on my hands and knees.
Oh, wow.
I do not do that anymore.
You use tools now or what
Oh, yeah, we use a mop now.
Okay.
I was so afraid that our clients would be complaining about the dirt on their floors. Like, I don't know why I thought that for so long.
It's hard though because I still do it on my hands and knees.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the only way.
I felt that for so long too.
But a mop works.
Was that an
yeah.
CD song you were singing?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's cue that up.
And do you know how many complaints we've had about dirt on the floors?
0.
Yeah.
Really?
0.
Okay.
You do it right and there's no dirt on the floors.
I like it. No, this was really fun. Anything else you want to share with the audience?
Oh, actually, you know what? Here is a funny story.
Let's do it.
Yes. Okay. So last April, there was, I'm going to get the name of the segment wrong. Actually, I'm not even going to get the name of the segment. But on KS95, Crisco was doing some contest where he was going to write a jingle for a business. Mm-hmm. So there were multiple businesses that would call in and tell their story, and then he would determine who he was going to write a jingle for.
Okay.
And he chose my business.
Sparkling Homes.
He chose Sparkling Homes. So he wrote a jingle for Sparkling Homes to the Bruno Mars
Really?
Lazy song.
Really?
Yes. So I do have that jingle, and I have not, I put it on Facebook like a couple of times, and I have it on my new website. However, I have not posted my new website yet.
Okay.
But
put it on the back end of the podcast.
yes, I will definitely get that to
And
you.
then we'll have a contest. We're down with OCD. Who had the better one? Was it Crisco or was it Brent from AllWeather Roof? That's really cool, though. Did he do a good job?
Oh my gosh, yes. And he ended up playing it over and over again because everybody kept requesting it.
Okay. Did you get business out of it? Like,
Yes.
someone called, hey, I heard your song?
Yes,
Really?
and then so that was in April, and then we did a trunk or treat over at the City Hall in Albertville.
Okay.
At Halloween, and I had a couple of different people come up to me, telling me that they heard the jingle back in April.
Wow. Years after it?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yep.
I love it. But that is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was super fun.
It
So thanks
was.
for coming in.
Today I don't feel like doing my cleaning. Don't wanna pick up after my kids. I feel like picking up the phone and have Michelle come to my home. And I swear this time I won't do a pre-cleaning. They will strip your floors clean, but won't strip for you. Or wear a French maid costume, that's not what they do. Sparkling Homes Cleaning has class. Nah, your windows will be cleany because they will use their squeegee. They will clean anything if you just say pleasey. And clean your toilets, your nasty can. Oh, we can smell it. You dealt it, you nasty, nasty man. I'm so happy you're doing my cleaning. I just wanna drink wine instead. My microwave is a war zone, so bring your sponge and bleachy foam. But you never said I had to be wearing clothing. I'm wearing nothing at all. They say just don't show your.
No, you have to wear clothes.
No, you said nothing at all.
You can drink wine, but you have to wear clothes. We'll do everything else. All you have to do is get dressed.
And that's a wrap, folks. A huge thank you to our incredible guests and, of course, AllWeather Roof for making this podcast possible. If you enjoyed these conversations as much as we did, don't forget to hit subscribe and share the chills with your fellow business aficionados. Remember, it's not just about business, it's personal, and it's all about the people. Stay inspired, chase those dreams, and let the chills guide you. Till next time, this is Brent, signing off from the Chills Podcast. Catch you on the flip side.